Hello. So I come out by the river in the woods with John, Mr. Muddy Paws, and we are going to build a. We think we're going to build a split Lavvu tarp super shelter type thing. Probably in this little clearing here, as I move some of these bits out the way. But yeah, we're running a little bit short on time now. I think the sun looks like it's starting to set. So we got here, and just as we got here it started to rain, so we huddled under a tarp for 5 minutes, which we expertly put up very quickly, and then yeah, we're now going to sort our lives out and get this shelter built, get fire going, and I've got a humongous piece of beef to cook. So we need to get on and get this all going, so that we're not eating at midnight. So yeah, hello and welcome. Right, we're doing it then, are we? Do you know how long the pole needs to be?
No.
Okay.
I like that.
Thought you were the pro.
Out there somewhere.
Right, so you're standing in my shot, man. Your fat ass is in my shot.
Sorry.
So John's just filled up this brown bag of water, and I'll let him explain what it is.
So this is the brown bag. It's essentially a millbank bag that was initially used by the military to coarse filter water ready for boiling or purification using chemical purification. It's a thick canvas that you just fill up the bag with water, and you wait for a certain amount for it to get to a certain level to seep through, and then any turbidity in the water is filtered out, and then you can boil it and it's ready for a cup of tea.
You can't drink it straight out the bag?
You can't drink it straight out the bag. Well, you can if you want, but go to the nearest toilet.
Alright. I was going to stick my face under it and drink it. Cool. So we've got to listen to that all evening, have we?
Yeah.
Alright,
I think I need a wee. So where are you envisaging? Skyline. We're not using the roof lamps, yeah.
Not especially. It might be sensible to, maybe from there to there.
So Lavvus will be where?
One kind of here and one
Over here?
yeah. What do you think?
Yeah. I'm good with that.
That tarp is massive.
Getting it.
They have a lot more room when they have the sort of the bit around the bottom.
Skirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just think they look really cool, but it's going to add weight. Is that it?
I think it might be.
Hey!
Yeah. Got a stamp there.
1975? Slightly taller than me. Chin height. Okay. I think there.
Yeah.
It's about where you had yours, wasn't it? So just put a little, what do you call it, John? A chamfer?
Chamfer.
Chamfer. Just put a little chamfer top. Just put a little chamfered, I can't say anything seriously. Yeah, a little rounded off top. Just to stop it damaging John's Lavvu. I probably wouldn't bother if it was mine, but better show some respect to someone else's belongings. Right, are we ready? Are we ready to get erect? So what do you do then with this erecting a half?
Well,
Peg it out first.
Same as erecting a hole, really.
Eh?
Same as erecting a hole.
I'm not very good at that either. The ground is really soft.
Yeah.
It's in the ground, the pegs just go.
Yeah.
Might be.
Maybe it's just because it's a hole.
Yeah.
Hello.
I try to tuck myself in as much as possible. When you what? When you pull it this way? Well, that's okay. If we get them lined up, paracord between them.
Well, let's.
Good. Yep.
Hold your pole. So this one needs bringing about there.
Back end on the floor. Pin up the front. And reach the ground. I'm going to put a peg in the middle. Just to mark out the edge. Raise these corners up.
This could tie from
Yeah.
here, couldn't it?
Yeah. State of it.
Well, it is really, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Just like big, muddy, roomy.
Put that next to there. This one.
So you wanted it to look good.
Monstrosity, isn't it? Yeah. These edges, I'm going to hang that if it fits in the loop. Just enough to stop it
Flapping around.
flapping in the wind. Oh dear, this is the funniest thing. In my mind it was going to look beautiful.
Yeah.
It's A little bit stig of the dump, isn't it?
A little bit.
I think that's as good as it's going to get for tonight. It is huge. I can almost stand up. You probably get 4 people in here. But yeah, it's getting dark and we need to get a fire going. So we're going to leave that for now and maybe make some adjustments later on. Whew. Yeah, need to get some firewood. We're having a break. It's difficult to film when there's a lot that needs doing. Can't get the head torch to work. But we've got a fire lit. We've got some semblance of a shelter, and we've just piled. We've got 2 big logs either side of the fire, and we just piled all the wet wood on top of them to try and dry it out, because it is a little damp round here. This area was flooded probably only a couple of days ago, because there's lots of evidence of that, but we wanted to be by the river, didn't we?
We did. It's more romantic.
John's providing, I can't read it,
Easy peeler.
easy peeler. Come on, torch. There you go. Citrus Session IPA. Look at the size of this. That's not too bad.
This is quite big.
Half a can.
Cheers.
Salute. So yeah, we need to get the steak on, but need a bed of coals for that to happen. So all the wood we've cut is in a pile on top of the fire, and hopefully in the next half hour we'll
It's quite a clever drying rack system.
yeah, we'll start cooking.
We've invented. Should probably be in Lofty Wiseman's handbook, shouldn't it?
And earlier on, John bought a crayfish trap earlier on, put it in the river. What bait did you use? I didn't quite see.
Anchovy.
Anchovy. Could have said I'd have eaten some.
I'm sure there'll still be some there.
So we're hoping to get crayfish to go with our steak.
Surf and turf. Probably just going to be turf.
Yeah.
It's a bit early in the season.
But you never know.
You never know. It might be there now.
You're dying to check it, aren't you? It's just there.
Be riddled with them.
Yeah, so I'm a bit sweaty. I'm a bit nervous that our palace over there is going to fall down in the night.
Our shanty town.
It's not our finest hour. This is alright.
It's not bad, is
It's
it?
a bit pissy.
Bit
It's a bit like urine. with a hint of orange.
Ah. Oh, I'm glad, glad you're enjoying it so much. Can't wait to try your steak.
Yeah.
It's a bit shitty.
You're up for a late night then, are you? It's going to take a while.
Yeah.
My original plan was we'd have that steak on by about 4 o'clock. But it took us a little bit longer than we thought to set up.
It rained.
Oh yeah, it did, didn't it?
So just cut a couple of grooves into these logs either side of the fire to sit the grill in, just warming the grill up, and then I'm going to put our steak on top of there. So I'm going to get that out and prepare it. All the water's going. Just put that on there for now. Oh. No. Check that out. Oh. That's a piece of beef, isn't it? Right, I'm going to open it and season it.
That marbling.
Yeah. Some glorious steak spice that I added a few chili flakes to and extra salt and pepper. Just like that. Use fingers. If I put that on the grill up that way and then I'll add more to it.
It's obscene. I can't wait.
Save a little bit of this spice for the eggs in the morning. Well, we'll give that a couple of hours then, shall we? It's quite hot, but we shouldn't put too much more wood on for the time being, should we?
No.
Let that burn right down, even if we spread it and put more fire over to the side.
Want to sear it a little bit, don't we?
Yeah. If we have to hire it, we can use these to lift it up. Yeah. That's supper. I'm not really excited about that.
Looks like something out of the Flintstones.
Yeah.
Right, let's prep some more firewood.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
We've seared it, but we want to cool the fire down, so we're just going to spread the fire so it's got so much flames going on it, and yeah, that is the plan.
It's probably purified now anyway, because it's been going for so long.
Yeah. Only needs to be above 75 really.
Yeah.
But we might as well not take any chances.
Yeah.
I have a limited supply of toilet roll.
I haven't got any. Proper bushcrafter.
Yeah.
Just going to use some bark and then finish up with a big fat slug.
Should we have another beer?
Just to get that just washed feeling.
If you leave the slug on there, he'll just eat his way through whatever's clinging on. So I carried a chair and we weren't sitting in them because it's a bit boggy, but I said I would be the one to try. It's fine.
Yeah.
Absolutely fine. It's a lot warmer than it is over there. We've sat on that log and the skies have cleared and it's cold now. I think it's going to be down close to 0 tonight. But it's alright.
I'll get my chair out then.
Yeah. So we just put the rest of the vegetables on the fire. Or we've balanced them on the grill. But we've got red peppers, onions, we've got a bulb of garlic and some sweet potato. And now we're going to go check the crayfish traps and see how they're doing. It's dramatic, I'm really excited, but we think it's probably a bit too early in the season. Don't hold your breath. So we may not have anything, but we'll have a look.
We've got yeah, fine there.
Oh yeah, just one.
Yeah, just one. Can you put it back in?
Yeah.
See for breakfast?
Yeah, see if we can get any more. We got one in there, but we want two really, in a perfect world. So we'll put it back in and we'll have another look in a little while. Be nice to have it with the steak, but it may be a breakfast thing. Oh, it's really cold. I've got cold feet. I'm going to sit by the fire. And we think the veg is done because it's gone black, and we think the steak is edible, so we're going to dish it up. John's got these little dishes, so let's just just carefully nearly broke the handle. Put that in there. Steady. And then shall I?
Yeah, be mother.
I prep.
Oh, that's filthy.
Ow. Ah. Oh, that's warm. That is our onions. What do we do with these? Peel them?
Yeah.
Or just cut them in half? Peel it.
It's the old peel it and then mush it.
I've got some butter and salt and pepper in there.
Oh, now you're being filthy.
Yeah, it's done. For sure. Oh.
It's like a mango.
Comes out, yeah, like sort of ice cream or something. Only a little hotter. Oh! It burns. Burns us. That's not much.
So much left of that one.
They were a little bit small. These ones, these might be a bit far gone. Ah. I think we might have.
It's just a soggy mess.
I think we might have ruined the pepper.
Oh, man down.
Yeah, I think these are. They're a little bit overdone. We'll leave them, shall we?
What a shame.
Ah, God, that was warm. And the garlic.
Oh yeah.
What to do with that? I just want to squeeze them out.
Yeah, like spots onto the steak.
Oh,
Filth.
oh, that was the best looking bit. So hot.
Oh yeah. It's like Dr. Pimple Popper.
Just spread it about.
Oh yeah, spread it about.
That's obscene, isn't it?
It's obscene.
My gloves, my poor gloves. My trousers.
Garlicky trousers.
Yeah. Okay.
What's she going to fit on there?
Not much. Let's get that one. I think I'll have to do the steak a bit at a time.
It's like some sort of deconstructed gastro pub lunch.
Right, so
What about presentation?
can't help myself. Oh yeah, there is blood coming out. This is your, oh, what do you call it, knife, isn't it? Or Mora.
It's Bacco, actually.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
it's alright.
With team.
Yep. Put that on there for a minute. And then, I'll just try and cut it in half, shall I?
Yeah.
Oh my word. That's slow cooked.
Fat. Yes.
Oh dear. I think I've got a bone there as well.
Dinner is served.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to have to lose the gloves then. Do you want yours in here?
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll leave that there for now. Nice.
Dinner time.
Yum. Oh, the gloves are all garlicky. I can't grip them.
Slimy.
Slimy. Was it spleen? Oh, come on. I'm so hungry.
They haven't just melted to your fingers, have they?
Garlicky. Okay, let's eat. Let's put your knife in it. Thank you. What's this one?
This is Northern Monk Rapscallion Orange Zest IPA.
Nice. I do like the fruity ones. Stop. Beefy.
Beefy.
That's what you want, isn't it? It's garlicky.
Well, it might be.
Sorry, I might have ruined your knife. May need a turn in the dishwasher. Oh god. Just eating solid fat.
Be a big one like that.
That's what I've lost, I think all but one. John's lost his knob off his foot of his chair. He's now going to dig a hole in the mud. Yeah, we've eaten, we've drank all the beer, and now we're on to the Vin Rouge. Whoa, that's nice. Yeah, we've piled all our wood on the fire, as we were getting a bit cold. But, looking muddled in there.
Gone.
Don't need them, they don't do anything. Yeah, dinner was really nice. And now it's just
Special alone time. I suppose I know what you're missing.
what are you doing?
Making a mess.
You know that one won't sink and all the others will. He's going to go that way.
Perfect.
You look very comfortable.
I'm very comfortable.
Yeah, it's a chilly night.
Very damp.
Yeah. I don't know if I said earlier, but this area flooded in the last week. I think I did say earlier. I'll cut all this out then.
Had one or two storms recently as well, haven't we?
Yeah. But yeah, the ground's wet. All the wood is wet. You can see evidence of there being floods here because there's piles of debris lent up against trees and all sorts.
And none of it's dry.
No. But we didn't let that stop us, did we?
Nope. Got the fire going with some birch bark. What I found.
You found in your pocket.
In my pocket.
So, John, tell us about your channel. What's coming in the in this year for the Muddy Paws channel?
I've got some very exciting plans.
You haven't.
Just can't be bothered to film anything.
Ah, it's not the way.
Oh no.
This is the way.
I know. Your inspiration.
Ah, did you hear that? Yeah. Yeah.
Have you ever heard wood boil before?
It's nice in there, it's glowing, isn't it? Yeah, this is all of our wood, I think. But the ends are sticking out. So, with any luck, we'll be able to just push them in a bit later. What have you done?
Knock the stuff off.
Yeah. Not that.
Oh, good luck.
not the canteen of water that spent 4 hours filtering and 6 hours boiling.
No. Boots.
I know. I don't know if you can see it, my boots are steaming slightly. My feet are quite cold. I think these boots have got a leak. And I think they're wet. I think my socks are wet underneath. That's alright. It's okay. I've got a military sleeping bag. Oh, I saw your sleeping bag.
Yeah.
I went in there. It definitely looks a bit thinner than mine. I hope, because John was saying, I'm not sure whether to bring a down bag or or the military sleeping bag, and I was going, oh, the military one, it's amazing. I love mine. And yeah, it doesn't look Arctic survival. It looks more like military summer bag.
Might put on my softies.
Yeah. But I don't know, if it's a later, there's the, whatever it is,
Might be better technology.
yeah, the volume 2 of it, it might be alright.
Oh,
You okay?
yeah, I'll tell you what. There's a lot of heat coming off upwards.
Yeah, well, some
I leant over
idiot
it.
put this great big log here.
Oh, put it after your feet lesson. Because I leant over it and burnt my face off.
Oh, is there wine in your cookser?
No.
Okay. Oh, and by the way, we forgot to check the crayfish trap. We checked it earlier and there was one in there, and then we had a couple of beers and decided that the food was ready, and we forgot all about it again. So we're going to look in the morning and maybe have crayfish for breakfast. What are you doing?
I'm winning.
What exactly are you doing? Yeah. Is it the rechargeable battery or not? What doing?
Oh, getting you a glass of wine.
Oh yeah, that'd be lovely. I was getting worn out here waiting for it.
Don't choke on it.
Thanks ever so much.
You're so welcome.
Good flourish at the end there. You're doing really well.
Got the old twist, didn't you?
I chopped all the wood, didn't I?
No, you bloody didn't.
It's nice, that wine. The first mouthful was like all red wines, makes me go ugh. But after that, it's going down a storm.
So if I was a question.
Yeah. What was my question?
It was the rechargeable
Oh, it was.
one that was in. So I've just put the non-rechargeable one in.
I didn't even bring my possibles pouch.
I'm glad I did.
Well,
I've used half the stuff in it.
Normally I don't leave home without it, but as you were bringing all the tea and coffee and stuff, I thought, oh, I'll leave that behind.
I left the milk in the car.
Yeah. When are you going to go and get that?
I'll do it in a minute if you like.
We're trapped for the night because there's a boggy bit behind us and a river that side of us, and the boggy bit, you have to be very careful crossing it. So we're not going anywhere. But it's okay because I'm having a lovely time, John.
You going to move that log then?
What log?
This big one.
What?
The one that's
Forwards.
protecting us from the heat.
That way it's no.
Balls that up, haven't you?
Don't think I am.
Got a big wet log in the fire.
Yeah, it'll be alright.
Tit.
My chair's starting to sink.
Yeah.
I think
Nulls that up.
Nosed it right up.
Nulls it right up.
That's from what's it called? Ocean's 11, isn't it? Yeah, Anthony Mackie trying to be a cockney. Nosed it right up, didn't ya? I'm slowly falling off the back of my chair. Oh God. Wait a bit.
Good angle. Well, you don't need those rubber bits on the end.
You don't?
You won't do anything.
I don't, because I was falling off it when they were on there, let alone when they weren't. Is your head torch just pointing directly at the camera? You unsociable git. Put it
Put out.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you main beam in a minute.
How's that?
That's brilliant.
Pretty good. Yeah. Shining right into my right eyeball.
John's using a Olight H1R Nova.
Just making this up, aren't you?
For more information on Olights, visit Wild Camper.
He's got 1 or 2 videos.
Oh God. I'm having fun now. I'm enjoying the camera being on.
Good. Developed verbal diarrhea.
It's all going to get cut out anyway. I'll just replace it with me looking wistful.
Yeah, you haven't done much of that.
No. There's too much to do when we got here. Just rush.
There was a lot to do.
Yeah.
Because of conditions.
Well, it's because I was with you. I was having to do all your stuff as well as my stuff.
All of my stuff.
No, it's the trouble with winter. It gets dark so quick. Everything is a rush.
But also doing a shelter configuration
Is that what you call it?
that you've never done before. That takes time, doesn't it, to figure out?
Yeah, true.
And then getting and maintaining a fire.
And everything is soaked.
Yeah.
That big one's going now.
are really comfortable at the moment.
Oh, for God's sake.
What? What? The battery's just gone. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
That pheasant is taking the piss. I am going to take off most of my clothes and put my fluffies on. And then get into that sleeping bag. Because having just gone over and looked at the size difference the other one, I got a little bit scared.
Yeah, so bedtime. See you bright and early in the morning. So good night, John.
Good night, John.
Good night, John. I'll see you in the morning. Morning, folks. Oh, squelchy ground. Slept like a baby. It's gone 8 o'clock. I got up about 5 o'clock and had a wee, and then I didn't think I'd go back to sleep, but I started listening to the dawn chorus and thinking I'll get up in a second, and then I was gone. Slept again for another couple of hours. It's quite a nice morning. It's not too cold. It's a little bit chilly, but it's alright. I was very warm in the night. Look at all this. You see this where the floods have been, all that, the leaves just all pushed up against that bit of tree. All this area, all this sand. Last time I came here, this sand wasn't here, it was all plants. I reckon this has been wet. And there as well, the debris. It's like a big wave came through. Right. I just moved away from the shelter, and John's still half asleep, but I'm gonna go and find a little spot for my morning ritual. And then we'll see about breakfast. State of that shelter. Saying to John, we wouldn't have won any design awards for that, and I don't think it could have handled any rain or any amount of wind. It's a bit flimsy, but it was nice and roomy. Ooh, and yeah, it kept us sheltered for the night. Right, let's go check on John. Hi, John.
Hello. Good morning.
How'd you sleep?
Yeah, pretty well. Pretty well. Had cold toes at one point. But other than that, obviously I had to get around your snoring as well.
Yeah,
But the weather didn't throw much at us.
No, I was just saying,
Just a bit cold.
I don't think this palace would have stood up to much. It's a bit flappy.
Yeah.
It's all right though. It's all right. Right, breakfast.
Yeah, let's get that fire going. Crayfish.
Yeah.
Just the one.
We'll share.
Just the one, dear. You won't have to do too much to this.
Yeah.
Just hold it there.
Just fished out a couple of coals from the bottom of the fire. A bit of the tinder that was in John's pocket. We're hoping we don't have to work too hard at making fire. Gonna go, the wind's doing it for
Yeah,
you.
the wind's doing it, yeah. That's the case.
Nice work.
Easy peasy.
So these ones were hanging from a tree, so it should be crispy in the middle.
And a load of leaves. Not a lot else. See movement. Shame it though.
Yeah. These are, what are they?
American red signal crayfish.
Invasive to this country, so if you catch them you have to kill them. It's the law.
We're going to do that now.
John's going to do that now.
Hut, hut, hut.
It's a funny colour.
Because it came out of the river.
Into river.
So I put some coffee in it, it might be.
Oh, that's nice. Just throbbing. So, breakfast time. We got eggs and we got bacon, and then we got a bit of bannock mix. But I've only ever made this at home, so bear with. Just gonna pour some water in there. Keep it in the bag. Ooh. So this has got self-raising flour, salt, a little bit of sugar and a little bit of, what did I put in it? Mixed spice, just to make it a little bit more interesting. I'll just chuck this on.
Yeah.
Chuck it on.
It's a my mark.
Get in there.
You say that.
Oh, look at that bannocky goodness, John.
That's it, knock all the air out of it.
It's going to be like a cake. Stop having a go, man.
It's gonna be like a biscuit.
Look, I touched the crayfish.
You say, I touched the crayfish.
Good at it, Jesse.
Yeah.
Magic. This, in spite of it looking a little bit crusty, is really nice. Cinnamon and a bit of sugar in there. That's not bad. Wakey wakey eggs and bakey. Cheers.
Cheers.
I really like this bannock. A little bit of spice in it, a bit of sugar makes it better.
Mm.
I was just telling John I went over there to dig my hole, and stumbled across a baby deer hiding in the undergrowth. Not baby, but adolescent. Scared the life out of me.
You're so brave.
I didn't see it at all till I was almost treading on it. I didn't interfere with it, I just pointed my camera at it for a minute and then left it alone. It looked a bit scared.
Good bacon.
Right. Breakfast was really nice. We're going to
Breakfast was really rather nice.
we're going to eat this crayfish, have one more cup of coffee, and then we're going to pack up. So yeah, that is about it today. Thanks very much to Mr. Muddy Paws here for coming with me, making it a delightful experience. Let's have a taste.
Can I cut it in half?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've got to break down camp, clear up the fire. We'll make sure it's out and it's all tidy. And then we've got to make our way up that hill. Oh, thank you. It's cold. Nice.
Mm.
Oh, tastes like crab.
Mm. It's quite sweet, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah, it's more like crab or lobster than prawn.
Doesn't go with sweet crab.
No, not really.
It would have been lovely with steak, wouldn't it? If we had a bit more of them.
And some butter.
Want some claw meat. Anyway, thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe as it helps out the channel. Go and visit Muddy Paws.
There's not much to see.
God, you're really selling it. No. I'll see you next time. Bye bye now. You still hungry?
No, but I'm amazed at how much I've eaten.